4 club sandwiches? Yeah. 4 club sandwiches. 4 shrimp cocktails, a quart of rum, and 9 fresh, very large grapefruits. Vitamin C, we need all we can get.
Okay, yeah.
By this time, the drink was beginning to cut the acid, and my hallucinations were down to a tolerable level. The room service waiter had a vaguely reptilian cast to his features, but I was no longer seeing huge pterodactyls lumbering around the corridors in fresh pools of blood.
Look, you've got to stop this talk about snakes and leeches and lizards and stuff. It's making me sick.
Don't worry.
Worry? Jesus! I almost went crazy down there in the bar. They'll never let us back into that place. Not after your scene at the press table.
What scene?
You bastard! I left you alone for 3 minutes! You scared the shit out of some of those people, waving that goddamn marlin spike around yelling about reptiles. They were ready to call the cops. I said you were only drunk and I was taking you up to the room for a cold shower. Hell, the only reason they gave us those press passes was to get you out of there. Jesus. That scene straightened me right out. I must have some drug. What have you done with the mescaline?
The kit bag. Hey, let's carve up a grapefruit and make a fine rum punch.
Maybe you should only eat one of these. That acid's still working on you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. We have to go out to the track before dark. Where's the car?
I left it somewhere in the parking lot. I have the ticket.
What's the number? I'll call down and have them wash the bastard. Get rid of that dust and grime.
I can't find the stuff.
Oh, we're fucked. We'll never convince him to give us the car without proof.
Give me that phone. This is Dr. Gonzo in 850. I seem to have lost my parking stub for that red convertible I left with you, but I want the car washed and ready to go in 3 minutes. Can you send a duplicate stub? What? Oh, well, that's fine. No problem. That man remembers my face.
Oh, that's good. They'll probably have a big net ready for us when we show up.
As your attorney, I advise you not to worry about me. Turn that shit off. Let's go to the track.
The racers were ready at dawn. Fine sunrise over the desert. Very tense. But the race didn't start until 9, so we had to kill about 3 long hours in the casino next to the pits. By 8:30, there were large crowds around the crap table.
Woo! I'm from Life magazine. Send the man what he needs. This is a magic moment in sports. It may never come again. I once did the Triple Crown, but it was nothing like this.
Stand up. Oh, come on, stand up, please. You'd be such a handsome man if you just stand up.
Listen, madam, I'm damn near intolerably handsome down where I am. You'd go crazy if I stood up.
But then I remembered, by God, I was here for the mid-400, and man, that's all I needed to know.
In some circles, the mid-400 is a far, far better thing than the Super Bowl, the Kentucky Derby, and the Lower Oakland Roller Derby finals all rolled into one. The flag went down, and these 10 poor buggers popped their clutches and zoomed into the first turn all together. Then somebody grabbed the lead as the riders scooted on and disappeared in a cloud of dust.
Well, that's that. They'll be back around in an hour or so. Let's go back to the bar.
None of us realized it at the time, but this was the last we would see of the fabulous Mint 400. The idea of trying to cover this race in any conventional press sense was absurd. It was like trying to keep track of a swimming meet in an Olympic-sized pool filled with talcum powder instead of water. It was time for an agonizing reappraisal of the whole scene. The race was definitely underway. I had witnessed the start. I was sure of that much. But what now? Rent a helicopter? Saturday midnight. Memories of this are extremely hazy. All I have for guide pegs is a pocket full of Keno cards and cocktail napkins, all covered with scribbled notes. Here's one. Sign on Paradise Boulevard, stopless and topless. Bush League sex compared to L.A. Las Vegas is a society of armed masturbators. Gambling is the kick here. Sex is extra. Weird trip for high rollers, house whores for winners, hand jobs for the bad luck crowd.
As your attorney, I advise you to drive over to the Tropicana and pick up on Guy Lombardo and his loyal Canadians.
Oh, forget it.
Where's the ether? The mescaline isn't working.
Soon we were staggering up the stairs of the Circus Casino, laughing stupidly and behaving like a village drunkard in some Irish novel. Total loss of all basic motor skills. Then you think, what's happening here? What's going on? Then you hear yourself mumble.
Dogs fuck the Pope, no fault of mine.
Watch out, watch out.
Women and children to armored car.
Get sheep
My name
on
is
the
Brinks.
sign.
I was born.
Orders from Captain Z.
Alright, this is the place. They'll never fuck with us here.
The circus is what the whole hip world would be doing on Saturday night if the Nazis had won the war. This is the sick right. Hallucinations are bad enough. After a while, you learn to cope with seeing your dead grandmother crawling up your leg with a knife in her teeth. But no, this is not a good town for psychedelic drugs. For reality itself is too twisted. Good mescaline comes on slow. The first hour is all waiting, and then about halfway through the second, you start cursing the creep who burned you because nothing is happening. And then... a very heavy gig in a place like Circus. We were sitting at a small gold formica table revolving around the bartender.
I hate this. This place is getting to me. I think I'm getting a fear.
Nonsense. We came out here to find the American dream, and now that we're right in the vortex, you want to quit. You must realize that we've found the main nerve.
I know that's what gives me the fear.
Look over there. Two women fucking a polar bear.
Please don't tell me those things. Not now. This is my last drink. How much money can you lend me?
Not much. Why?
I have to go.
Go?
Yeah, leave the country tonight.
Oh, calm down. You'll be straight in a few hours.
No, this is serious. One more hour in this town, I'm gonna kill somebody.
I could see he was on edge.
Okay, I'll lend you some money. Look, let's go outside and see how much we have left.
Can we make it?
Well, that depends on how many people we fuck with between here and the door. You want to leave quietly?
I want to leave fast.
Okay, let's pay this bill and get up very slowly. We're both out of our heads. This is going to be a long walk. Waitress!
Yeah.
Do they pay you to screw that bear?
What?
He's just kidding. Come on, Doc. Let's go downstairs and gamble.
This fucking bar won't stop turning. It's never gonna stop. I can't get off it.
Will you stay here and go to jail? I'm leaving.
Hey, wait! Wait, come here! Come here! Did you see that? Some son of a bitch kicked me in the back.
Probably the bartender. He wanted to stomp you for what you said to the waitress.
Good God, let's get out of here. Where's the elevator?
Don't go near that elevator. That's just what they want us to do. Trap us in a steel box and take us down to the basement. They'd like an excuse to shoot us.
We walked fast along the shooting galleries, booths, and tattoo parlors, then out through a bank of glass doors and across the grass downhill to a parking lot where the Red Shark waited.
I think maybe you should drive. I think there's something wrong with me.